Good morning, good morning, good morning, and what's up, World Wide Web? It's your boy Marlon O Bennet. Guys, it's 7:35 on the East Coast here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And guess what, guys? First and foremost, guys, thank all you guys for dropping in, even if it's 12 o'clock, because it's early in the morning. I don't expect most of you guys to be up at this time. But you know what? I was really thinking, guys. I was thinking. I was in this really I was in a very big inspirational mood this morning for some, I mean, I'm always got kind of hot energy. You guys know that, but I was in this, I was just in this place where I just want to, I just want to spread some motivation and some inspiration. Okay, guys, because honestly, that's the core of everything that I do. It's really based on motivation, and not just my motivation, but motivating other people, right? A lot of you guys know that I was in the military, and a lot of you guys know that that I um, I was a paratrooper, and guys who've been on my channel for a while, you already know this. But for you guys who just recently subscribed to my channel, then I'm gonna tell the story again, and you guys will find that I'll do that over and over again, right? So okay, I'm a paratrooper, right? I'm 21 years old. I'm stationed at Fort Bragg in North Carolina in the 82nd Airborne Division. And I made it through jump school. You know what I mean? And after they told me I'd never be a paratrooper, I made it through jump school, just like I made it through basic training. But anyway, I was assigned to, of all the paratroopers, of all the people that graduated from my platoon in jump school, only 20 of us went to the 82nd Airborne Division. And guess what? I was one of them. Okay. All the guys graduated, but they weren't selected for jump status. So that's a twist of fate. So anyway, guys, to make a long story short, I about halfway through after I was stationed at Fort Bragg, because we were jumping, guys. We were jumping. We would do a lot of jumps at nighttime, and we would do a lot of jumps, what we call full combat equipment jumps. That means you're jumping with everything that you've been issued, pretty much. You know what I mean? You got your NBC mask, you have your M16. Well, now it's a different weapon. You have your rucksack with everything that you need if you were actually jumping into battle. You got it all on your body as you jump out the plane. So anyway, so I was kind of getting tired of it at one point in time. And actually, there was a point in time when I said I made up my mind to quit. And I had thought about it. I slept on it a few, weeks. And then I said, okay, I'm going to do it. So ultimately, guys, I went to see my first sergeant. And I told him that I wanted to quit. I didn't want to be a paratrooper anymore. And he looked at me like I was crazy, all right? And he was like, why? I just don't want to do this anymore. I just feel like it's dangerous. I don't. He's like, you know what, Sergeant? No, actually, at that time I was a corporal, and he said, well, you know what, Corporal Bennett, I want you to come back next week after you've thought about it at least one more week for me, and let me know if you feel the same way. I thought that was kind of funny, but I obliged my first sergeant. And it's okay, no problem. A week later, I came back. I was already ready. I just waited for the 7 days to go by. So I go back to see my first sergeant again, and I tell him, he's like, well, how do you feel? I'm like, look, man, I still want, I didn't say, man, because you can't. He was my first sergeant. I'm like, first sergeant, I want to quit, man. You know what I'm saying? So he said, look, okay, Corporal Bennett, I understand that, but I've been thinking about it since last week, and I really, I wondering if you just, I got this suggestion. This is something I want you to do. I'm like what? He's like, I want you to jump more. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, this dude really is tripping, right? And I'm like, what do you mean, first sergeant? He's like, I want you to jump more, okay? So anyway, look, I decided to do it, guys. I decided to jump more. So what I did was I gave my first sergeant permission to put me on even more manifests. You only really need to jump once a month to remain on jump status. But I gave him it. I said, okay, put me on the jumps. So he started putting me on all these jumps, man. And guess what? I mean, he put me on all kinds of jumps, tailgate, what they call tailgate jumps. That's when you go out the back of the aircraft. Hollywood jumps. That's when you jump with no combat equipment. I was in C-130s, 141s. I was jumping out of everything, and he was putting me on all these manifests. Anyway, I started doing it more. I actually started liking it even more. So the point of my story right now today, guys, is number one, you do best what you do most, right? The more I did it, the more I felt like, hey, I got more comfortable. It changed my whole perception of jumping. I just started loving jumping out of airplanes, if you can believe it, guys. So that's the first point is we do best what we do most. And secondly, guys, don't ever quit. Okay? I don't mean, start doing something, if it's not for you, then of course. But I mean, if you feel passionate about something, if it's something that you want to accomplish, and if it's something that you want to do, don't quit, guys. And then that brought me to this poem called Don't Quit, because I can remember when I was very little, my mother used to recite this poem to me, right? Now, the author's unknown. I don't know who the author is. I went and just Googled it. But I told you guys, we grew up I had a kid from a very, very big family. 5 brothers, 5 boys, 4 girls, big family. Uh, so we saw lots of struggle, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be straight up, you know what I mean? But it kept us very close together. And my mom always found these anecdotal ways to keep us motivated. And you know what I'm talking about? So anyway, my mom she would recite this poem every day, but every now and then she would recite this poem. So guys, today, and to tribute to my mom, who passed away in 1998, and for all you guys who need a little bit of motivation, you know what I mean, a little bit of inspiration, all right? I want to tell you guys, don't quit. And I'm going to make an attempt, guys, to read this poem to you guys. And I want you guys to listen to it, and I want you to pay attention to the words. Read along with me if you want. Forgive me in advance for any mistakes that I make. But this is where I'm feeling today, guys. For all you guys who've been out here, you struggling a little bit, maybe you haven't got where you want to get yet. You know what I mean? I just want to read this poem to you guys, if you just give me the chance. And so here we go, guys. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. When things go wrong, as sometimes they will, when the road you trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup, and he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt, and you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Author unknown. That's very powerful, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys, I don't care where you are, right? And I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are in the world. And I don't care what time it is. Because again, I know it's early here on the East Coast. If you got a dream, guys, stick it out. If it's something that you're doing, don't quit. Stay in the company of positive-minded people. Keep your mind right, guys. Keep your mindset right, okay? Because you guys know I love the movie A Pursuit of Happiness. And in that movie, one of my favorite scenes is Will Smith telling his son, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Okay? Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do something. A lot of times what he says is people can't do something on their own and they try to tell you you can't do it. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that you can do anything that you want to, okay? Hey, just don't quit. If you believe in it, then you establish your vision, you'll acquire passion, and then you'll know what your purpose is, but don't quit, guys. I'm feeling in this motivational mood today, and I'm just wanting to tell all you guys that everybody who's on this video, anybody who subscribed to my channel, and I see you guys subscribing all the time, keep subscribing, guys, because you know what? At the end of the day, guys, what your dreams are, who believes in you, who you believe in, where you want to go, whatever your destiny is, guys, you got to make sure that you surround yourself with people who believe what you believe. Okay, we're all in this together. Okay, we really, really are. Okay, I'm rambling. Anyway, guys, that's how I'm feeling. Just wanted to read the poem off to you guys and give you that for a little bit of early morning motivation and inspiration. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing most of these days, guys. I think I'm just on this motivational and inspirational type tip. Okay. Anyway, as always, guys, I'm wishing you guys the best of everything. Thanking you for being plugged into the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead on and subscribe. This is your boy, Marlon O Bennet, wishing you wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living an internet lifestyle without limits. Keep banging, guys. I'll see you on the next video.